All right, let's see what else we can talk about. You got God of War Ragnarok on PC, Dynasty Warriors. This game they're showing off now. Old Waifu in the Forest. I don't know what it was called. I don't
Waifu
remember.
in the.
I mean,
I don't remember either. It looked cute, but I need to
it
know what
looked
the hell's
cute,
going on in the
but
game.
yeah, but I don't know what's going on. It's like, what are we doing? Like interior design? Are we hopping? Are we saving?
It looks like
I don't know. I don't know what it wants to
my
be.
girl or something, right? It looked this shit looks beautiful though. I'm not gonna lie.
No.
Like,
It looks.
But
Yeah, art style wise for sure.
yeah, it looked great. But I don't know what the hell's going on. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
Tell me
And
what
developers, don't think I didn't
Yo!
see that shit you were doing with the skirt or whatever.
How many
the skirt
times-
technology.
This is actually now I'm starting to realize, and now that we're talking about it again in retrospect, like how many times have we said this after watching a Sony State of Play? Yeah, we don't know what the fuck's going on in any of these trailers.
That's what I'm saying.
How many?
Who's in
This is like the
charge of
third
this?
time. I think it's like the third
Yes.
time we said this.
I think so. Yeah.
Like we've watched trailers, they show us shit, and we have the only games where you can semi see what's going on is the typical like third person action games because they're all Souls like. We know what to expect from those games now, right? So, and obviously, the shooters or whatever. Like there's only so much you can gather from a trailer of a shooter, right? But there's a lot of games that I feel like fall under the radar because people just don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
Especially from like unannounced games and new franchises and like
Brand new
particularly on
IPs.
that one. Because like I mean we'll talk about it in a second, but the Astro game, very straightforward. You knew what it was.
Yeah, we know what
like,
that
they
is.
did that shit.
Yeah.
They did that shit well. They just need to do that for everything that they
They showed like
release.
2 or 3 like Souls like looking games though, and I'm not gonna lie to you. Those are my games, but
a little burnt out.
why? No, I'm not. I don't think I'll ever be burnt out, but I feel like that genre of game, right?
Another
I don't wanna-
saturated market.
it's not. Nah, I don't think it's oversaturated. I just think a lot of them suck. Like it's
Yeah.
not oversaturated. They just suck, right? Because they don't know how to actually capture that feeling of like a Souls game, or like you know what I mean. Like there are certain games that I think aren't that great, but they still capture the spirit of like a Souls games. Like I played like Lies of P, right? Lies of P felt like that. Even I'm gonna begrudgingly say Lords of the most recent Lords of the Fallen game. That was I'm not going to say anything about the quality of the game, but that aesthetic, that feel was there.
Yeah.
The 2 games that they showed, I was like, what is this supposed to be? Is this a more like action type fucking? So they all look like third person Souls like action games.
Yeah.
And it's like, I'm very reserved now. There was a
And
point
they
where I
look
was eating all
cool.
that shit up. Yeah, they look great. They all look great though. Like, but I don't know. There
Nothing
was an
stands
era where
out,
they were
though.
all great. Like we
Yeah.
had what? We had the Souls games. We had like Sekiro. We had what was that? What was the other Namco one? The anime one? Fuck.
Code Vein.
Code Vein. Yeah, that shit was dope. Yeah, we were having a lot of shit.
Lies of
Mortal
P,
Shell was
Mortal
okay.
Shell, yeah.
Yeah. But now it's just like, damn, what the fuck happened? Everybody's so busy waiting on the damn Bloodborne 2 announcement that we're never gonna get. Like,
And I bet they're even more tricky because they showed more Souls-like games, but not the shit that they.
yeah, but if I was like Sony or whoever's doing it, I would just be like, yeah, go ahead, keep pumping out your shit. Because when our shit come out, GG's. Right? When Bloodborne 2 come out, GG's. Or Bloodborne remake on a PS6, right?
Didn't Sony
We'll see, man.
Sony's fucking around too, because didn't they put like Bloodborne merch up on a shop like today
Yeah,
too?
they-
Like
look,
new
I already-
Bloodborne merch?
If we don't get a Bloodborne game before PS6, we already know that Bluepoint is working on the Bloodborne remake or Bloodborne 2 for PS6 launch. We already, like, come on. That's the most obvious take, I feel like. If we
Yeah.
don't see it before then.
Yeah.
But we're already in what year? Is this year 5 or 4 of
4?
PS5? Year 4, right? Yeah, we're almost, this motherfucker's almost out the door, bro. It
That's what
doesn't
I'm
feel like
saying.
it, but PS5 is almost out the door. But, so you might as well just give me that Bloodborne remake. Just like they did with Demon's Souls. Because they know it's going to sell consoles. Shit. Absolutely going to sell PS6s. I'll be
Yep.
there day one.
I mean, they could just like announce it and do it now, because then by the time a PS6 comes out, we're gonna get that next gen update for an extra $10 anyway. You know.
No, I don't want a next gen update. If actually no, if Bluepoint is in charge of it, then sure. But if fucking those motherfuckers that did Bloodborne, listen, the way that game ran, I have no hope. Let Bluepoint do it.
Yep. And then of course, Sony went on and doubled down as they always do with the VR segment. Was that Aliens game a VR game?
Yes.
Yes.
Because we were like 10 FPS VR game gonna get motion sickness.
Why do alien games always look like shit frame wise?
They always look like shit. I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. Every game in these Sony state of plays looks like shit frame wise.
Frame rate, yeah.
They always do. Because they always show off the damn, they got to show off the damn fidelity modes or whatever. They're never going to show off a game in the performance mode because it doesn't look as good, right? So.
And then the PS5 is like, help!
Yeah. I mean, we'll have a PS5 Pro by then anyway, so whatever.
They're probably running the demos off of PS5 Pro.
I highly doubt it. Yeah, I doubt it.
Man. But, yeah, I don't know, man. Sony's already
all
done.
over the place right now.
Yeah, they're all over the place. They're already like done messed up with their VR stuff. It's like they're promoting VR games every state of play, but they haven't even promoted like the VR aspect of it, put the thing on sale or anything like that.
Like damn,
and the games that they showed are just not really all that great. I mean, the one they showed today was like Skyrim VR. That one looked kind of cool. But it basically looked like Skyrim.
Bro,
VR.
Even that Alien shit, they didn't even show anything.
Yeah, they didn't show anything. That was a teaser.
I mean,
tease a VR game.
I mean,
you can't tease a VR game. That's what
when
the
it's
fuck?
aliens. Like, you just show a Xeno. You show a shadow of a Xenomorph, and that's it. You're good to go.
They're not getting me.
And do the little clicking sound.
Not getting me.
I guarantee you that AI is gonna be dumb as hell.
If it's alien
playing an
isolation
alien game in
AI,
VR. Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. Playing an alien game in VR does sound pretty godlike.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
Does. Yeah.
So we'll see.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just waiting on that one, or I'm not waiting on one. I'm waiting on like 3 or 4 or 5 killer apps for me before I buy a VR headset. If I can get 5 good reasons to buy one, I'll buy one.
Yeah.
Haven't seen that yet. We were supposed to see Phantom Blade Zero today, and they didn't show it.
They didn't show it, right?
I think they're gonna show a more extended, because I think that game's closer to being like released. So I think they're gonna show probably more extended at a later time. Yeah, I think that's got to be like a show feature. It should have been what they started this show with, and did that instead of Concord. Show Concord out later. But hindsight's always 20/20, I guess. And then I guess we can finally talk about Silent Hill.